It's Sunday and weather's nice. It's actually really muggy because of the rain we've had and the sun's now out. My wife has asked if I can make that another in-ground planter. So I've been digging around in the woodshed out the back and got all this set up again. I've got a stack of the hardwood that I dug out of there, sanded. I just finished this doing sanding. I'm now going to start trimming and getting it to the same external dimensions as I had with the other one. And the little riser that I made for that barrel, when she went to put the clear finish on the barrel, she set the barrel up on that little riser and she goes, "That looks really good. Could you make another one as a stand so this isn't on the ground?" So I'm going to be doing another one exactly the same as I did. Big planter first. I'm going to just get this done. So I'm not going to bother filming any more of that. I'll just see how much I get done today. Make the most of the weather. So here's my little platform that I made for the pot to stand on outside. It's got an exterior gloss. All of the legs is treated pine anyway. There he is. Yeah. That thing bounces so much. Here's my gardening tools. I've taken them out of here. So the lathe is now perched into this corner. I gotta think of something to do with this. I don't know what I'm doing with it. The saw table I've just sort of moved across so I can get into this corner a bit better. Still have to wheel this around. Still got to clear off the stuff that's lying all over the top of the lathe. So, wood lathe, metal lathe. See if Batman's back. There he is. Good boy. Made the planter. That's out in the front yard. It's not set anywhere. I've just basically placed it out there because my wife is out there repotting things, and we'll think about where that's going to actually go once she's done that, because she's repotting some stuff that she wants to put onto the porch and whatnot. So I thought I'd try and organise this a little. I think I've got some stuff that I need to actually scrap because it's not really of any use. And I don't want to just chuck it. I'd prefer to have it scrapped and recycled. And so there's the pot. This is the stenciling my wife's been putting onto it. That's the little stand I just made. There's the riser one that I made the other day. So that's looking good. And she's just been out here repotting stuff. There's the other planter, but I haven't dug it in yet because we want to actually figure out exactly how we're going to have it. Next thing I want to do, this used to be the door that was in between the laundry and the sound studio that the previous owner had built. Hence the little window, I think. It's a solid door. First I was thinking I could just, the plywood's crap on it. And all these pieces are just loose, so it looks like they were only just glued in. So I'm going to pull this plywood off it. See if I can salvage that, because at first I was just thinking of chopping off the nasty bottom, chopping it off here and making myself a workbench. See what we can do. Not working out as I thought. The plywood is still stuck in some bits, but the inner timber, the glue isn't holding. It's all just coming apart, so I'm just going to strip it back, and I might be able to use this timber to make a new bench top. First of my wife's repotted plants for hanging. Just put these 3 hooks in here on the landing. This thing's become disastrous. Still going. It actually looks like silky oak ply on the outer surface and some of the timber. But definitely the ply. Well, I finished with the door. That's what's left of the plywood after trying to chip it all off. And here's my salvage. There were only 3 pieces, 3.5 pieces, that went the full length of the door. This one's got the lock bit on it. This one also has a lock hole and a filled-in hole from when they used to have a door handle, obviously. If I wanted to go making a bench, I'd end up having to laminate it back together anyway. It is just pine. I've got a lot of little turning blanks to practice with. I've also noticed I took down the tarp that was strewn right across here. I bought a new one to replace one that was full of holes, but I also thought of an idea for putting a gutter along the front of the shed somehow, so the water can just go dripping down over the doorway, even if I don't have that cover over the front. Anyway, that's something to think about.